Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing the no disclaimers book tag. So this is basically all about those unpopular opinions that might make people sad, mad, whatever, but we are not making any apologies about our opinions. So the first question is, what tropes annoy you the most? A surprise pregnancy trope. Maybe it's because I don't like kids, I don't know why, but I'm not a fan. And then the other one is like OP characters. I don't like when you have a character that has an overpowered ability and they didn't have to train or do anything to like master this ability, or they're just the answer to like this world's problems. I don't like that either. I think that it's a cop-out and it's an excuse not to have to develop your characters. What writer or writers do you feel are overrated or overhyped? For this one, I'm gonna have to go with Melissa Meyer, the author of Cinder. I have tried several of her pieces of work and I don't get any of them. They are incredibly popular, especially her retelling series, Cinder. I just don't understand what the appeal is. I'm not a fan. I don't really like them a whole lot. I don't know why, I just don't connect with her writing at all. So she's definitely overhyped in my opinion. Next is least favorite book you've read since joining BookTube. I actually have a best and worst of 2020, which I joined BookTube in 2020 in January. So I'm not gonna go like too into depth, but I'll link it up above and in the description. But the three worst, in my opinion, are After and 50 Shades, which isn't surprising, like everyone's put their opinions out there. But I also really hated Three Dark Crowns. I just thought it was really bad. But if you want to know like my opinions on those, check out that video because I kind of do some ranting there. Next, a terrible ending to an otherwise good book. And for this, I'm gonna go with Monday's Not Coming. I really liked this book up until the ending. Well, up until the first reveal, really. I thought that the book was really well written. I think that it dealt with grief in a very interesting way. It dealt with the ideals of like what grief can do to your mind. And then the reveal at the end kind of just ruined the whole thing for me because it didn't fit the themes of the book at all. Like, it didn't make any sense with what the book was trying to do, so I just was not a fan of that. Which fictional characters do you wish weren't killed off? So this is gonna be a spoiler for Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. If you are not familiar with this series, skip ahead to this time. And if you are, then you know exactly what I'm gonna say. I think that the death of Matthias was pointless. I think that it was an excuse for Leigh Bardugo to write a future for Nina when she otherwise didn't know what Nina's future was really going to be. I just think it was really pointless and I don't know why it happened. I liked Matthias as a person, like he wasn't my favorite, so it didn't make me upset that he passed, but I just didn't really see any reason for it. What are your bookish pet peeves? People who hate on like specific genres or specific age ranges. So like people that feel like YA is like doesn't have its place, or people that feel like romance doesn't have its place. You can like what you like books are a hobby. Books are there for you to enjoy. They're there for, you know, that experience that it gives the reader. I don't think it's fair for you to say that like YA has no merit or that romance like has no merit or it's meaningless or it doesn't provide anything for like literature as a whole, because who are you to say what it provides and what it doesn't provide? You're not the entire literature community. You don't get to dictate people's experience or what books mean to them or like what books are supposed to mean. And then the last question is, what are some books you feel should have more hype? And for this, I'm going to go with The Shannara Chronicles by Terry Brooks. Since joining BookTube, I haven't heard a single person talk about these books. That's a lie. I've heard one person talk about these books. That's it. So I'm not sure if I'm just not following the right people or what, but this series is a really good, it's kind of a formulaic series, but it's a very good like fantasy series. The writing is very accessible. The world building is pretty decent. And yeah, I mean, it's just a good fantasy series about fae and magic and a bunch of other stuff. So if you haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend. It's an easy read and the series is good. So if you aren't familiar with it, that would be my recommendation. Go check it out. That is the no disclaimers book tag. I will tag anybody that wants to do this, but make sure you comment down below because I would love to see y'all's book tags. That's it for this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Thanks so much.